Yeah, so you have written the integration by substitution, integration using a partial fraction, integration by paths, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, let's understand the integration, different methods of integration. So right now we already figured it out that if it is in the standard format, so we can directly put the answer right there. All 16 methods, 16 formulas you learned it, right? Now,
Yeah.
that those are only the 16 formulas you have in the integration, Vijay. And what are we going to do in this by the methods is just bringing it into the back in the same, one of the 16 formats. Got it? So which when we try to solve the questions, it will not be always in the form of the whatever the 16 formulas which we saw. So the way we are going to do it is we will try to solve it in some way by one of the methods like integral substitution or partial fraction or by parts. The whole purpose is to bring it in the one of the formats of the all the 16th formula which we discussed. Clear? Because once we get it in that form, you can directly write the answer, isn't it? The whole challenge is how to bring it in that form. Clear? Understood this part?
Yes, sir.
Excellent. Now let's go to the first thing. This is integration by substitution now. Okay. Now we have the function like f of x, g of x, f of x dx, and we differentiate it, and we'll see that part. How does it get into the form now? Now, here I'll just tell you one more important part here. Let's see this part. So there is a function called the given integral f of x dx can be transformed to another form by changing the independent variable x to the t by substituting x is equal to g of t. Okay, so what does it mean? Let's try to understand here. So what is the meaning here is, see, the integrate we are going to differentiate our main thing is we are going to differentiate the f of x dx, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
F of x dx. Now we are trying to substitute the x in terms of function g of t. That means we are introducing another variable called t. Okay, we are going to introduce another variable called t, and let's say we put the x is equal to g of t, and then we try to differentiate. We'll get x of x is equal to t, g of t, then dx by dt will be equal to g dash of t. This part is clear. When we differentiate the x on the both sides, we differentiate with respect to t on both the sides, so we get dx by dt is equal to g dash of t. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Now this part let's try to cross multiply. So dx will be equal to g dash t into dt. Correct?
Okay.
When we cross multiply it, what will become? Dx is equal to g dash t into dt, isn't it?
Yeah.
Excellent. Now what do we do in now? Now our goal was to integrate fx dx, isn't it? Now we'll try to substitute dx as g dash t dt and f of gt. Is it okay? We'll substitute in the f of x dx all this, whatever we got the value, x as t, x is equal to g of t, and dx as g dash t into dt. Correct?
Yes, sir.
So we got this is called the substitution. We make the new function as x, or x is equal to something of t. Okay, and then we differentiate it and we replace the integration with respect to dx as with respect to dt by substituting x value as the function of t. Clear? Any questions, any doubts?
Actually, could you explain that again, sir?
Okay, no problem. So here, first thing what we did is the substitution method. What is substitution? Substitution is as good as telling that when I want to put x is equal to g of t, that means x is equal to some function of t with respect to t, so that when I substitute it, it will make my life easier. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Now, x is equal to, we cannot substitute directly because we need to replace the dx also, isn't it? Because f of x we can directly put x as g of t. But what about dx? Dx is, you have to get the replacement of dx also, no? Because dx also has to get replaced with dt. Right? So when you are changing the variable from x to t, everything will get changed. Dx has to be changed. The replacement of dx has to be with respect to t, then it be, because you are integrating with respect to t. Earlier you were integrating with respect to x. Right? Now we will integrate with respect to t. So in order to integrate with respect to t, so we have to entirely change the integration, everything with respect to t only then. So that's why f of x is equal to g of t. So where is, x is equal to g of t, then f of x. So in the place of x you will put g of t, isn't it? And then you differentiate it, x is equal to gt. Then you differentiate it with respect to t on both the sides for the x is equal to gt. So you got dx by dt is equal to g dash of t. So you cross multiply it, so you get the value of dx. You make the dx as subject, so it becomes g dash of t into dt, right?
Yeah.
Correct. Now this entire thing we substituted in the integration of f of x dx. So it becomes the f of g of t into g dash of t into dt, because dx is nothing but g dash t into dt. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Excellent. Now let's go to the next part, Vijay. With the example it will become more clear to you, okay? Let's try to understand this part. Sin mx. I want to do the sin mx. What is the answer? Okay. So this I want to show you so that it will become easier. One thing I'll show you, it will become easier for you, okay? Not one thing. I'll just take the this part. I'll do the second one so that it will become easy for you, okay? Let's go to the I'll just share my screen to you and then I'll show you, okay? Because this one thing, if I just explain to you, rest everything is on the same format only, correct? So let's go with this format, Vijay.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
That will be better, I guess. Is it visible to you?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Vijay. So let's try to understand. This is what I have. 2x is equal to sin x square plus 1. Is it? I want to integrate this. Clear? 2x. So what I need to do, I want to integrate this part, Vijay. We need to integrate, correct, with respect to dx, isn't it? Correct?
Yes, sir.
Now we don't know the formula. Here it is 2x and sin x square plus 1 dx. So when we see look at the 15, 16 formulas, we don't find anything related with this formula, isn't it? We have the integration of sin x, we have integration of cos x. We don't have x sin x, x into sin x square plus 1 kind of thing, right? So we try to get into the formula. If we the entire integration, if we change to sin of x, then it will be easy, right?
Yes, sir.
Then we can directly put minus cos x, and then write down the answer, isn't it? So let's try to do that now. What I'll do, but here what is the difference for us? X square plus 1 is the angle, x square plus 1 is different. So what I'll do, I'll put let x square plus 1, isn't it? And let x square plus 1 is equal to t, isn't it? Okay, let me just put the t. Clear? Now I'll differentiate both the sides, is it okay? Because we want a replacement of dx. So let's differentiate with respect to x on both sides, correct?
Yes, sir.
Now what I get? So I'll put it here. So it will become the x square will become 2x plus 0 is equal to dt. T is a function with respect to x, so it will become dt by dx, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Now, when you cross multiply, it will become 2x into dx is equal to dt, correct? Now, what is x square plus 1? I have taken as t. Now, what we need to substitute now? I need to substitute this, everything with respect to t. So, this I need to substitute in the equation here, and this I need to substitute it, correct?
Yes, sir.
Now let's try to substitute it now. What we'll get now, let's put the integration sign here, and then 2. See, 2x dx, 2x here and dx here. 2x into dx can be replaced with dt. Can you see that? 2x is here, 2x, see, everything is into, right? 2x into sin x square plus 1 into dx. So 2x combine the dx, that will get replaced with dt, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
So integration will become sin t, because x square plus 1 is replaced with t. Then here it is dt, isn't it?
Yeah.
Now did you get it in the form of standard formula? You got in the standard formula form, sin x, integration of sin x dx, right?
Yeah.
Now you can apply directly the formula. What is the integration of sin x? You know it's minus cos x. So instead of x, I'll put t, because it is integrating with respect to t, isn't it? Understood? Minus integration of sin t dt will be minus cos t plus c. And now again you substitute back the t value. Cos x square plus 1 plus c. Did you understand, Vijay? Any questions, any doubt?
No, sir. Clear.
Clear? Excellent.
Yes.
Can you just do the first one now so that you understand? So this is what the method of substitution. See, the whole purpose of method of substitution was to make it in the simplified form so that you can apply the direct formula. See, 2x sin x square plus 1, we cannot apply any formula in that. That's the reason we put it in we change the variable dx into form of dt, and then so that we can get in the form, the simplest form, sin t dt. So we know what is the answer for sin t dt. Integration of sin t you already know.
Okay.
Clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'll just share you this part so that now you can try with the sin mx dx, Vijay.
Yes.
So let's try with the sin mx now. So you can take, see, you don't have the formula of sin mx dx, right? So you can take mx as t, because m is a constant.
Yeah.
You can put let mx is equal to t, and then you differentiate on both sides with respect to x, right?
Yes, sir.
Now what will you get now?
Please, I'll just try doing this in.
Yeah, try it out now. So you should get dt by dx is equal to m. Now dt will be equal to m into dx.
Yes.
Try it out, Vijay, no problem. You understood, right? How to substitute now? You're clear about the substitution?
Yes, sir.
Excellent, Vijay. Just try out the sin mx and let me know the answer for it.
Yes, sir.
You should get comfortable with the method of substitution, Vijay. Goal is clear, right? Why are we applying the method of substitution?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's it. If that is clear, then it's just a matter of substituting and getting in the form in which we can apply the direct answer.
Okay.
You got the answer, Vijay?
Yes, sir. Still there.
Okay. I hope you are not stuck anywhere.
Not yet, sir.
Good, excellent.
So,
Yeah, Vijay.
in this one, integration sin mx dx, why does it become 1 by m integration sin t dt?
Okay, no problem. Good question. So let's try to, understand this properly. Why it becomes m by m. So look, yeah, here. I'm just sharing our screen to you. Can you see that now?
Yes, sir.
So I assume that let mx is equal to t. Now I differentiated with respect to x on both the sides. So what I get? dt by dx is equal to m, correct? Did you see that here? dt by dx is equal to m.
Yeah.
Because when you differentiate with respect to x, so what is the formula? Nx power n minus 1. So here x power is 1. So 1 into x power 1 minus 1 is 0. So x is gone. So only m is remaining. So
Okay.
dt by dx is equal to m. So to cross multiply, it becomes dt is equal to m into dx. So what do you need to substitute? You need to substitute dx value, right?
Yeah.
So dx is what? M is multiplied to dx. So when m goes other side, it becomes a dt by m.
Yeah.
So dx is nothing but dt by m. So when you substitute, here, sin mx is nothing but sin t. This mx will replace with sin t. Dx will be dt by m. So that's why 1 by m will come outside, and inside it will be remain sin t dt. Did you understand?
Yes, sir.
Clear? Any questions, any doubts?
No, sir. Clear.
Okay. So it becomes the 1 by m. Anyway, m is constant value, right? So 1 by m comes outside of the integration sign, and then it's just finally you need to integrate the sin t dt. When integrate sin t dt, direct formula minus cos t, and so your thing will be direct formula minus cos t by m, and then plus c, and after that you substitute the value of t. What do you assume the t earlier? It was mx. So put the mx here.
Okay.
Anything which is not clear to you in this part?
No, sir. Clear.
Clear? Excellent.
Yeah.
Now, yeah, do the third problem, Vijay.
Okay, sir.
Third problem is this one, tan power 4 root x secant square root x by root x. Is it okay?
Yes, sir.
So let's try to do that now. It'll be easy for you to understand. And if you don't understand, let me know. I'll explain to you then. Let's stop sharing. I'll send the working to you so that you can just check. So here main important thing is what you need to take the, what you need to substitute now. So you need to take care in substitutions as that if we get, the integration of secant square, right? Because that's a direct formula. So your whole goal is to make in the, to put it in the form of secant square something, right? Are you getting, Vijay?
I don't really get this one.
See, your whole goal is, Vijay, to make this entire term in terms of sec, because you don't know what is the integration of tan x into secant square root x, right? But you know that secant square is you know that secant square integration, isn't it, the direct formula? But let's try to put it now. What I will assume is, I'm just assuming that let tan root x is equal to t. Is it fine? Can I assume that tan root x is equal to t? Fine.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Now, here, if you don't know, if you remember the differentiation chain rule, I think it will be easy for you to do this part now. Now, okay, I'll share my screen to you so that it becomes easier for you.
Okay, sir.
So I put the let tan root x is equal to t. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Now differentiate with respect to x on both sides. Fine. So what we'll get now? What is the differentiation of tan x? Secant square x. Correct? Secant square root x, right? So let me put the root x now here. Secant square root x, fine. Now what is the difference? Because root x, secant square root x, and the root x is also, we need to differentiate root x also, right? That will get multiplied to, what is d by dx of root x? D by dx of root x.
1 by 2 root x?
Yeah, correct. That's why I'll put it here so that we'll write it here. Is equal to dt by dx, right? Clear? Now I'll put it here. So it will become the secant, this is what you told me, secant square root x will become the, so this becomes a secant square root x, right? Secant square root x into 1 by 2 root x, correct? Because what is the difference? What is the differentiation of root x? 1 by 2, x power minus 1 by 2. So 1 by 2 root x. Clear? Is equal to dt by dx. Now what is dx? We need to substitute the dx value here, because the integration is dx with respect to dx, right? This is the integration with respect to dx we are doing, correct? So dx value, now look at this dx value. So if I just take the dx this side, transpose it here, so what will become? It will become secant square root x, right? Secant square, let's say, is a root x, so I'll just put it here, root here also, secant square root x into dx by 2 root x, right?
Yeah.
By 2 root x. Correct, Vijay? Is equal to dt. Fine. Now 2 is here. See, what are all similarity we got now? We got similarities. See, secant square x dx is there. So we got it secant square x root x and dx, right? And the root x is also denominator, root x is also in denominator. Only 2 is extra. Only this 2 is extra, right? This 2 we
Yes,
can
sir.
move it to here. So it will become 2 dt. Then entire secant square root x dx by root x can be replaced by 2 dt. The entire thing can be replaced by 2 dt, isn't it? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Now what is left now? Tan power 4 root x. What is that tan power? We have assumed that tan root x is t. So this will become, what will become, Vijay? This will become, when you substitute it, it will become what? T power 4, isn't it? T power 4. T power 4 into 2 dt. Correct?
Yes, sir.
Now 2 is a constant, you can take the 2 outside the integration. Then you can put the outside integration 2 here. Correct? Now this becomes a t power 4. T power 4 dt. Isn't it? Now this came in the simplest form or not? Now this become,
Okay, yes.
this came in the form in which you can do the, normal integration. X power n is nothing but x power n plus 1 by n plus 1. So t power 4 can be written as t power 5 by 5.
Yeah.
And after that you substitute the value of t tan root x. Any questions, any doubt?
It is not exactly clear, sir. This one's a little hard to understand.
Oh, what Vijay?
This one's a little hard to understand.
Okay, let's go one by one to understand that clear. Okay. See, we cannot solve it normal method. Okay, so normal method we cannot solve this tan power 4 root x secant square root x dx, right? So let's do that part now. Okay, now what are we assuming now? See, tan power 4 root x and secant square root x. So here you know the differentiation of tan x is secant square x, right? You know differentiation of tan x is secant square x, isn't it? So if we assume that tan root x as t, then we can get secant square x. That is the first thing you should notice. Because if I substitute anything in tan here, because differentiation of tan is nothing but secant square only. So if I put tan root x as t and then differentiate it, so something I can replace it. Secant square root x I can replace with the dx with dt easily. So this is what is the whole thing is that tan root x is the t that you are substituting. Got it? Any questions,
sir.
any doubt till now, till here?
No, sir. Yeah.
Okay. So okay. So here what we are assuming, so tan, see, first thing when we notice the question, we should notice only this part. Tan x, assume that instead of root x and secant square root x, this root x. So forget about those things. Just worry only about the this tan function, and this is a secant square function. And down is root x only. So root x anyway will figure it out. But tan x, when we substitute the tan x as t, so we know the differentiation of tan x is secant square x. So if we know that part, that means it can be figured it out. Secant square is already there in numerator, so we know the secant square dx can be easily replaced. But to get it replaced, we need to substitute something of tan x. and here tan is root x, because and entire power is 4, so that's why you put the tan root x as t, so that when you try to substitute, the entire tan root x can be substituted as t whole power 4. So but we cannot substitute so easily right now, so that's the reason we have to differentiate it. So when we differentiated it, so we got secant square root x into d by d. Again the root x will get differentiated as per the chain rule, so it becomes 1 by 2 root x, 1 by 2 root x into secant square root x is equal to dt by dx. Now you have to just visualize that what and all things can be replaced with this expression. So secant square root x is there also in the question numerator part. We got secant square root x also here, dx one comes here, so it becomes the secant square root x dx. So entire numerator got replaced with something called the dt, right? And root x is denominator also, we have the denominator also root x. So entire secant square root x by root x can be easily replaced with 2 dt. So you don't have to worry about then. Only what is this remaining part? Only remaining part is tan t, tan x, tan root x t substitution. So we put the t as t power 4 there. So entire expression got removed with respect to t and dt now.
Okay.
Clear?
Yes, sir.
Right. Now we replace, so the entire expression tan, see secant square root x by root x. So we got it already. Where is there or not for us? So entire thing got replaced with here secant square root x and dx. We can replace with this 2, you can take it here, so it becomes a 2 dt, right? So entire this thing can be replaced with 2 dt, correct. And the only left part is tan power 4 root x, that can be easily replaced with what? Because tan x is, we calculated tan root x is t, so this becomes what? T power 4 then, because whole power is 4. Whole part is 4, t power 4. And this is into 2 dt. Into 2 dt. 2 is anyway constant, can come outside now. Right?
Yeah.
So it becomes a t power 4 dt. Okay. See, entire big expression simplified to become so simple in terms of a t. See, if we had to solve with using a differentiated with integration with respect to dx, it would have been so difficult, right? Now the entire expression got evaluated to only very simple term, t 2 into t power 4 dt. Isn't it?
Yes, sir.
So now it become very simple, 2 power t power 5 by 5. Now we just need to substitute the value of t.
Okay.
Understood? Plus c.
Yes, sir.
Now do this with your understanding, Vijay. So let's see how do you do that. Because once you do with your understanding, it will be more clear to you. And then you will get some other doubts, which is fine. If we get some other doubts, let's resolve it then.
Okay, sir.
But the same thing you do with your understanding now. And in case anything which is not clear, let me know so that we can clear right there itself.
Okay, sir.
I'll just send you this part.
Please.
I hope you're not stuck anywhere, Vijay.
No, sir.
Anything which is not clear, you can ask me.
Okay, sir.
Got it, Vijay? Then we'll go to the some of the common formulas also then.
Yes, sir.
Clear? Any questions, any doubts?
No, sir. Clear.
Okay, can we do the fourth part now? Example 5.
Okay, sir.
Fourth subpart, just
Yeah.
give a try. So let's see.
Okay, sir.
Which one you have taken the substitution in this case, Vijay?
Tan inverse X.
Correct. Excellent. So you know the standard formula for tan inverse x differentiation, right?
Yes, sir. 1 by 1 plus x square.
Yeah, excellent.
So now
What's the answer you got? Yeah.
minus cos tan inverse x plus t.
Minus tan. Okay.
Minus cos tan inverse x plus t.
Yeah, correct answer. Excellent. You got it now? Clear?
Yes, sir.
Understood now this part? Clear? No questions, right?
Yeah, clear.
Fine.
Mm.
Now let's go to the first property. Integration of tan x is equal to log secant x plus c. This is also formula. Apart from your 15th formula where we discussed, or 15-16 formula, this is the next formula now. How does this formula becomes a formula? We are going to derive it. So it's simple, right? So using a substitution method only, this will become the formula for us. So whenever we get the integration of tan x, we don't have to solve it by substitution. We can directly write the answer. Got it, right? So this is also another formula for it. Integration of tan x is equal to log secant x. So how do you derive the formula? Let's try to do that. Tan x you just change to sin x by cos x, and use the cos x as a substitution as t. Got it? Because cos x differentiation is sin x minus sin x, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Let's try it out now. Let's try it out this part so that you are clear. Clear, Vijay, this part? So when you take the cos x as t, and so when you differentiate it, what will get?
I'm not sure, sir. This one's hard to do.
Not sure?
No.
Okay, let me just tell you how to do that. No problem, Vijay. So let's see. So we need to prove this part. I'll just share my screen again to you, and we'll do that.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so no problem. Don't worry about it. We'll try to resolve it. You'll get it. Don't worry. So we have an integration of tan x. Can you see that screen now?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. So now tan x is equal to tan x dx. This is what we need to integrate, right? So tan x we split into sin x by cos x, correct?
Yes, sir.
We split in the form of sin x and cos x. Okay, so now, so we don't know how to integrate this part. So we know we have to bring it in the common form. So how to bring it in common form? We know that cos x. Okay, we know the differentiation of sin x is cos x is sin x, correct? So we need to eliminate the denominator here. So sin x dx. Now let's see that. We'll put let cos x is equal to t, correct?
Yes, sir.
Now differentiate with respect to x on both sides, correct?
But why are we taking cos x, sir?
Because cos x is a denominator.
Okay.
We want to replace the sin x dx. No. If I take sin x, what is differentiation of sin x? Cos x.
Cos x.
But cos x is denominator. What I will do with cos x? Cos x into dx will come. No. Can I replace them? No, I can't replace them. I want something should be sin x dx. Then only I can replace with dt, right?
Yes, sir.
Good question. You asked me the right question because I can give you that example also. Why we're cos x 2. Correct? See, let's assume that also. If we have that doubt, no, that will clear that out also. If I assume let sin x is equal to t, okay. If I differentiate both sides, what I'll get? I'll get cos x is equal to dt by dx. So what I'll get, cos x dx is equal to dt. But do I have the cos x dx in numerator? No, I don't have. I have only sin x dx in denominator, in numerator.
Yeah.
So I cannot replace it. So if I put then also I can replace it. Dx will be equal to what? Dx will be equal to dt by cos x. Correct?
Okay. Yes, sir.
Dx will be dt by, but what is that? Sin x is t. So I'll put here. Okay, let's see that part. So I'll put here t. So I'll still get the, let's do this part now. Okay, so what I'll get is, let's try to do that part. Sin x as t. Okay, so integration, I'll replace the sin x as t here, t, and dx will get replaced with dt by cos x, correct? Dt by cos x, isn't it?
Yeah.
And cos x was also in denominator also, cos x. So cos x into cos x will become cos square x. So I have two variables still. T is also there, x is also dt. So entire term is not replaced with the dt. So how do I have to replace it? In some way, cos x remains. It will become cos square x. But later you will find out how to replace with t also. But it does. Don't you think it become a little complicated now?
Yeah.
It will become t by cos square x. T by cos square x it becomes, right?
Yes, sir.
T by cos square x into dt it becomes. But entire term is not coming with respect to t only. Got it? So in order to replace that, I have to change the cos square x to 1 minus sin square x. Then only I can replace with t. So it will become t by, let's do that also. So t by 1 minus sin square x I'll replace, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
1 minus sin square x dt, isn't it? Now I can replace t by 1 minus t square, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Now t dt by, now t dt by 1 minus t square, because sin x I have taken t, 1 minus t square, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
So this t by 1 minus t square it became. So you don't know how to solve this part right now. So from here tan x to it become t by 1 minus t square. Again it is become complicated. Clear? Now
Yes,
I will
sir.
assume cos x is equal to t. Now when you differentiate both sides, what I will get? Cos x differentiation is sin minus sin x dx is equal to dt, correct? Now can you see the sin x dx is, I can replace it is easily here. Sin x dx can be easily replaced with dt, and cos x you can replace with t. Minus sign is there, minus you can remove it, it will come here, minus dt it will become, correct?
Yes, sir.
So look at this now, integration. So integration become very simple now. This becomes the minus dt by t, correct?
Yes, sir.
Now what is 1 by t difference integration? Is log t minus log t plus c. Isn't this so simple now?
Yes, sir.
Now I'll replace the minus log. What was the t was cos x plus c, correct? So what is minus log? We use the power rule, minus 1, so it will become log of cos power cos power minus 1
Yeah.
plus c. What is log of 1 by cos x? Log secant x.
Hmm.
Did you understand? That's what you are getting.
Yes, sir.
Clear?
Clear, sir.
Any questions, any doubts?
No, sir.
Clear? Okay.
Yeah.
Do this entire things you do as a part of homework, Vijay. I'll
Okay.
send you this part so that it gets clarity to you, because these are the stuffs you have to remember, so that going forward we should be very clear about what we are substituting.
Okay, sir.
Correct? So I'll send it to you, this
Yeah.
one, so that you can check this part. Okay, I'll stop sharing, I'll send it to you, and so that understand this. In case any questions, any doubt, you can ask me. Fine.
Okay, sir.
Practice whatever we have done it. No need to go the further. Just revise whatever we have done it. Four example
Okay.
problems and this formula part. Correct?
Okay, sir.
So it's still
Yeah.
like this. Whatever you get doubt, why we can't take the cos x as sin x as t, you can ask me. You can get like this doubt, so that I can clarify. Why are we not taking? Why we are taking that part? Clear?
Yes, sir. Clear.
Fine, Vijay. I think let's close it now. We'll continue. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay, Vijay. Chalo, bye.
Bye, sir.